A lot has changed in the Dubai real estate market. Areas that were booming are becoming risky. Some neighborhoods are facing a potential risk of oversupply, but agents who are just thinking about their own pockets, they will still promote them to you. So to protect you from bad advice, we want to discuss and also show you the most promising areas for real estate investment in Dubai, including those that have already proven to be great options. Starting with the best waterfront area. It's not just the best waterfront area. This area has the most capital appreciation opportunities in Dubai right now, and more than 30 of our clients invested in this place in 2025, and all of them now see how new launches are priced higher and higher compared to what they paid. In 2025, an average price per square foot in this area increased by more than 20%, and it's both the general trend and the trend we see among the projects by same developers. For example, take a look at this chart. This bar chart shows the price per square foot for different projects by the same developer. So you can see that they were increasing the prices with every new launch. But the thing is that the later projects, they're not as premium as the earlier ones. So despite the fact that newer buildings will be further from the beach, they are still priced higher. And this trend is not going to stop, because this area is an early stage area that have many years of development ahead. So developers will keep raising prices. Now only 30% of the planned units are sold, so the vast majority of planned developments isn't even announced yet. And those who are investing now will grab all of this growth. Now let us show you this area. My business partner Andrew went there so we could get a better idea what makes this place so special.
This is the main new beachfront area of Dubai, Dubai Islands. I'm currently on Island A. We'll show you the map. There are 5 islands, A, B, C, D and E. 3 of them are available for investing. Island A is the main island. It's going to be the most populated and will have the key infrastructure. Island B is a quieter island with a lower population density. There'll be a villa community by Nahil and a number of residential buildings. Many have private beach access. Island E will be fully dedicated to villas, very private, only accessible by residents. At the moment, the area is still at a very early stage of development, but some things are already completed. The main one is a beach. It's fully operational. Many residents come and use it even though there is a huge construction site on the background. Also, there is some infrastructure around, like changing rooms and showers, plus a couple of coffee shops. There are also 3 active hotels, a promenade, several yacht marinas, and that's basically it. The rest is a huge construction site, but in a few years the area will change for a good.
Dubai Islands as an area is great, but not all projects there are equally great investments. So let me break them down for you, and we'll divide them into 3 categories: unique, high-end, and questionable. Unique projects are the best investments. They are normally located in quieter spots. They have direct private beach access, and their concepts are stronger. They are either boutique buildings or hotel-style buildings. Some of them will be built in collaboration with luxury hotel brands. The reason why we think that this type of projects is the best investment is because they have the most growth potential, and it's proven historically. Take a look at this graph. It shows a 4-year price increase for several projects that have private beach access. All of them are in the range between 80 and 150%. And what you might have noticed is that almost all of them are ultra-luxurious projects. That's the case because private beach access is not a common thing. Only the best, the top-notch, the most expensive developments usually have private beach access. But with Dubai Islands now, at this stage of development, you have an opportunity to invest in projects with a private beach access at the prices that are much lower compared to ultra-luxurious projects. And there is one more exceptional property type that is available on Dubai Islands that has even higher growth potential compared to what we just talked about. I'm talking about beachfront villas. Take a look at this chart. The blue bar shows the average value growth of villas between 2015 and 2025. So it's a 10-year growth. The average is 118%. All the red bars on the right are showing different communities. Some are growing faster than average, some are growing slower than average, but overall, their growth is pretty good. But now let me add one more bar. It shows the average value growth over the same period of time for beachfront villas on Palm Jumeirah. and it's almost 300% over the last 10 years. The primary reason for that is scarcity. Villas at the beachfront are super limited. Our estimation is that right now, it's just 0.3% of all the residential properties available in Dubai. But the thing is that this ratio is not gonna change much. If we take all the future supply, then beachfront villas are gonna be 0.2%. So this was unique category. Developers that are building projects like that are Ellington, Nakheel, Avenue, and some others. And projects like that are now priced at 3.5–4,000 dirhams per square foot. That's more than $1,000 per square foot. But if it's higher than your budget, there are still good investments in the lower budget tier. These are high-end projects. And the main developers, the main builders on Dubai Islands who build projects like that are Imtiaz and Nakheel. These are good quality apartments with good amenities, with good places, not directly on the first beach row, but still pretty well located. What you should pay attention to is the price. These projects should be priced lower compared to projects from unique category. If a project is not on the first beach row, has no private beach, the developer is not that reputable, and they're priced at around $1,000 per square foot, most likely it's overpriced. And I would say that it's in the third category, questionable projects. There are many projects in this category because there are many builders on Dubai Islands, and they are generally riskier investments. Investing in one of them makes sense only if you A. understand and accept the risks, and B. if the price per square foot is lower compared to unique and high-end options. If it's higher than $500 or $600 per square foot, I would think twice. So Dubai Islands is in a way a proven area. We've already seen the growth. But there is another area that is at even earlier stage of development. And this is the best new area. And before I tell you about this area, I want to share a new tool we recently developed. It's called Area Performance Tracker, and it allows you to get important information about any area in Dubai. You can just click on any community on the map and get important information like average prices, average price dynamics, are they growing or falling, number of ready units, number of units under construction, and other important data to make an informed investment decision. So if you want to get it, you can just scan the QR code right here or click the link below the video, and someone from my team will send this tool to you. And we will also share our insider report. It contains 10 best areas, 10 best developers, and 20 best projects to invest in Dubai real estate right now. And one of 10 best areas covered in this report is this new area I want to talk about. What's special about this place is that it's centrally located, but it will be much more livable compared to other central areas. This area is just 10 minutes from downtown, right next to Business Bay. And downtown and Business Bay, they're the biggest office hubs of Dubai. The problem with them is that they're not suitable for family living at all. But this new area is going to be much more attractive for residents. Andrew will tell you in a moment.
Earlier this year, Miras announced the master plan of the area where I'm at right now. It is going to be pretty decent in size. The master plan covers 18 million square feet. That's roughly the size of the downtown. The name of the area is Dubai District, also known as D3. Now it has a small office hub, but the idea is to turn D3 into a more complete mixed-use neighborhood. That means more residential plus retail, hospitality, cultural spaces, green areas, and more walkable streets. One of the main features planned is the design line. This is supposed to be a fully shaded pedestrian street running through the district. It will include public art, creative installations, community spaces, and landscaped green corridors. The master plan is divided into 5 district zones. The first one is the canal front area, with contemporary residences, boutique hospitality, and a waterfront promenade. The second is the urban core. It will combine residential with retail and dining. This should be connected with Design District existing business hub. The third is the cultural zone. It's supposed to have performance venues and mid-rise residences. The fourth is a wellness-focused area, parks, sports facilities, and a mangrove-inspired landscape. And the fifth is the more creative production zone, with galleries, studios, and loft-style spaces. So they have a lot of plans here. And what increases the investment attractiveness of the area is that Miras is the developer that implements these plans. Jay will tell you why it's a good sign.
Having Miras as a developer is a big positive for any project in Dubai. Just look at their historical performance. This chart shows the average price growth rate for ready buildings of Miraz between 2020 and 2025. You can see that all of them have shown tremendous growth. All of them are growing faster than the market average, many of them several times faster. And what's remarkable, what really makes Miraz special, is that even some concepts that haven't played out as they planned in reality, they still grow in value significantly. La Mer now is not the La Mer we have expected. A lot of dining options, a lot of retail spaces there were closed and cancelled. And still it grew by more than 60%. Cherrywoods was envisioned as a larger community. And still the prices have grown by 75%. Miraz builds great communities, and Design District also has a strong concept and a strong location. But another strength it has is pricing. If we take the latest launch in Design District and compare it to other similar buildings in other areas nearby, then there is a significant price gap. Obviously, it's much cheaper than downtown, but we shouldn't compare. Downtown is an iconic touristic area, but the prices are also lower than an average in Business Bay. And an average quality in Business Bay is far from being great. And even if we compare it to off-plan apartments in Shobar Heartland 2, that is further from Business Bay and further from downtown, then apartments in District 1 are priced slightly lower. The closest comparison among ready buildings that we found is in Creek Harbor. It's at the similar level, also a high-end tower. It's at the waterfront with direct water views, so pretty similar to what we're gonna have in Design District. But Creek Harbor is further away from the center. And still Miraz's recent launch was underpriced compared to that. But what you should know about Design District, and it can be a barrier for many investors, is that it's not an affordable area. So now let's talk about the best affordable area. And this district we're going to talk about is located in Dubai South. And in my personal opinion, not all neighborhoods in Dubai South are equally good from an investment point of view. But this opportunity is pretty strong. Let me explain. The main infrastructural element of Dubai South is Al Maktoum International Airport. It's already operating, but it's still undergoing a major expansion. It's going to significantly increase in size, and by 2032, Dubai government plans to increase its capacity to 150 million passengers. And what happens when the airport becomes that big and expands that much? Many agents would tell you that it increases the level of air pollution, noise pollution, and it should be considered. But such an expansion also creates a lot of jobs. In this case, 500,000 new jobs. But they're in different sectors. Airline workers, pilots, retail managers, operations managers, logistics managers. So these are not just low-skilled service workers. And many of them would prefer to live somewhere near work. This will create a massive demand for high-quality affordable housing. And Dubai South Residential District is perfectly positioned to grasp this demand. It has great potential, but at the moment, this potential is far from being fully utilized. Andrei will show you what I mean.
I'm currently in Dubai South. This is one of the hottest Dubai areas right now. Many agents are recommending investing here, but what's really sold and built here might surprise you. Look at the map. This is the Al Maktoum Airport. This is what it is now, and this is what it is going to be in the future. South of the airport, there is a community by Mar. This is a villa and townhouse community. Now, let's check out the northern area, Dubai South Residential District. This is where I am now. Let's zoom in a bit. These are townhouses, these are townhouses, these are townhouses, and even here we have townhouses. In total, Dubai South will have more than 30,000 houses. But given the nature of future demand, affordable apartments may be the most needed type of property in this area. However, there's an issue with them. Residents of Dubai South Residential District will get a decent infrastructure. There is a gym school, a nursery, and a park. It's called a Central Park. It's a community leisure zone. It has a play areas for kids, a splash park, and a good number of sports amenities, including a paddle court, a tennis court, a football ground, etc. So infrastructure is not an issue. The issue is the level of apartments available in the area. They are very basic, not what we're used to in most of Dubai areas. But now strong developers are entering the area. Ellington successfully successfully launched a couple of phases of Windsor House. Impias is launching a new building. Avenue has quickly sold out several buildings. They plan to launch a couple more, and it's a very strong concept. A large chair podium with a lot of working space and ton of amenities. Priced much lower compared to similar projects in other areas. So there are plenty of interesting opportunities for investors, at least for now.
Dubai South Residential District is a rare case when you can get both value appreciation and good rental yield in an affordable segment. But we also have many clients asking us about investing in affordable but more developed areas, something less risky than early stage and developed communities. So now let's discuss the best stable area. And let's start with numbers. This area has different sizes of apartments, from studios to 3 beds, and all of them have pretty good rental yields. 8.4% for studios, 7.9% for 1 beds, and 8.1% for 2 beds and 3 beds. All these are average numbers. This area is well located, roughly 10 minutes from Dubai Marina and 25 minutes from downtown, so it's convenient for working expats. And right across the road there is a cluster of luxurious and ultra-luxurious villas: Jumeirah Park, Jumeirah Islands, Emirates Hills, Meadows, Springs, all of them are nearby. So it's a good location. And this place, this area, it's right next to GVC. But it has one big advantage compared to GVC. Look at this chart. GVC currently has 48,000 ready residential units. 35,000 more are under construction. So in total, this area is gonna have more than 80,000 units. The area I'm talking about now has just 7,000 ready units and 11,000 units under construction. So it's 18,000 units in total, more than 4x difference compared to GVC. So in this place, the supply is much lower, the competition is much lower, but it has all the positives of GVC. Andrei went to this area to show you what's going on there.
There is something I especially like about the area where I am now. The land plot is more than 90% developed, and the developer built villas here. And now the apartment buildings that are getting launched here get unusually good open views for the affordable segment. For example, this is the plot of Sol Levante. It's going to be a really good building. Many of our clients invested here, and you can see that across the road there are just villas. And over there are Jumeirah Park and Jumeirah Islands, also villas. This area is called JVT, and it gives a completely different vibe compared to neighboring JVC. Much calmer, much greener, more premium, if I may say so. GVT has a community park with many sports amenities, a British curriculum school, grocery stores, pharmacies, and pretty much everything needed for residential life. And there is a thing that makes this neighborhood stand out even more compared to other affordable areas nearby. There is a mall under construction in JVT. It's called Al Khail Mall. Construction works were frozen for some time, but recently they started its development again. So when it's finished, it will be a major positive for residents and investors. New strong projects are launching in JVT from time to time. Sol Levante still has units available, and Bengati is developing a new building.
There are many different projects in GVT. All of them are built by different developers, and they're of different levels of quality. So now I think it's time to talk about the best closed master communities. And what I'm going to show you now will be especially interesting for those who are wondering what's gonna happen with off-plan prices given the regional tensions. This graph shows the average price per square foot in Arabian Ranches 3 throughout the years. And for the purposes of this analysis, we're using off-plan prices only. Two things I want to pay your attention to here. First one, take a look at the first 3 years. 2019, 2020, and 2021. So they launched the first phase in 2019, right before COVID. In 2020, COVID happened, and it was a global downturn, not just a regional problem. The whole global economy went down. Did the developer drop the prices? Nope. And in 2021? Also no. They actually did the opposite and slightly increased the prices. That's the strategy that big developers use here. Even during the times of uncertainty, they don't drop the prices. They might change the payment plans, make more relaxed payment schedules, but they don't decrease the prices. They keep early investors protected and support the market. The interesting thing number 2 is what happened next. The developer increased the prices in 2022, then in 2023, and in 2024. This is a pretty standard strategy for this developer. They increase the prices with every new launch, and it pushes the prices up on the secondary market. for ready properties, and for off-plan properties of the earlier stages. That's why now, when we're talking about the best master communities, we're gonna talk about the early stage master communities. Because if you invest too late, you will not grasp all this growth. And the best types of communities that are growing faster than others are villa and townhouse master communities. Look at this chart. Villa communities are rapidly growing in value. An average increase 3 years ago was around 65%, and the red bars on the right show the performance of villa communities by a specific developer. These are Arabian Ranches 1 and 2, Dubai Hills, South, and the Valley. And the developer of these communities is Emaar. And in this section of the video, I'm gonna talk about Emaar master communities. The thing with them is that they're constantly evolving. They're launching new phases, move forward, and execute the master plan. And for investors, what it means is that the best communities by Emaar, those that are delivering the highest value appreciation, they change over time. And in the moment of filming this, the two highest potential master communities by Emaar are Grand Polo and Emaar Heights. These are villas and townhouses communities, both built from scratch, both with major investments from Emaar. With Emaar Heights, they're investing $55 billion into its development, and it's gonna be an 80 million square feet community. Now it's only the first phase, so it's the best time to invest in townhouses there. Grand Polo is also gonna be a big area, roughly 60 million square feet. There are gonna be 6,500 villas. But compared to Emaar Heights, it's not as early stage already. Many clusters are already launched. So these are two examples of very strong master communities. But I know that many people believe that master communities are the best areas for real estate investment in Dubai. That's not always the case. So if you want to get the full picture, check out this video. It's about the 7 levels of Dubai areas, worst to best investments.